Hello and welcome to the studio. This week's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm just going to kind of give you a studio tour and show you some of my most used supplies. So I want to work on my studio vlog upload schedule. I want the vlogs to go up the week after I film them. So I'm not so crunched for time, so I'm just adjusting the schedule, but I didn't want to leave you guys without a video, so welcome to the studio, and I'll show you around. So my studio basically takes up a corner in our front living room. This is really the only room in the house that has the best lighting in it, so it has the nice big front windows here. We have a spare bedroom that I've considered moving my stuff into a couple times now, but we all agree the lighting just really sucks, and I need good lighting in it. Some of my plants would obviously come to the other room with me and they need light. So I've decided to stay here. This corner is a little bit messy, but I keep all of my larger canvases that are blank here. And then I just have these frames that my mom made for me. And we of course have some plants right over here. I have my big Hoya up here. And then right over here, I have some old work up there. That piece is getting ready to go to my mom. And then my little plant wall. So starting over here, the top, I just have some plants. I keep my watercolor water paint cup here. I have a picture of Bee. And then down here, this is kind of a catch-all basket. But then I have some paper here. Some finished and unfinished paper pieces that I've worked on. I have 2 pumpkins that I want to paint for the fall, colored pencils, a few notebooks, and then I keep my palettes here. I do have several, and also I use the lids of containers sometimes if I need smaller palettes. But I'm kind of weird, I guess, with palettes because I have my all color palette, I have an acrylic palette, and then I have a black and white palette, which I ended up using a little bit of blue in one of my black and white paintings, so there is blue on there, but for the most part it's just all black and white. And then we have more plants, of course. And in these cubes, I keep a lot of stuff. I have more canvas. I have canvas boards, a few notebooks, some books, some of my work, a picture my brother drew for me. Then I have more books and some sketchbooks. A lot of these books were from college. And then in here is old sketchbooks and old notebooks that are filled. And in this one, there's some coloring books and some reference photos that I've kept or printed and put in there. And I have my stickers in here, as well as my friend's baby gifts. We have my acrylic paint, which I don't use too often. And here is the piece that I'm working on, and you guys will see that in my next studio vlog. And some more blank paper. And I keep all my camera gear here. And then we have my little cart, which again is kind of messy, but this is a realistic studio tour, okay? So I have a ton of tape for packing, mineral spirits, that's what I use to clean my brushes. This is filled with more washi tape. This has tissue paper on it, some watercolor paper, a lot of just scrap paper. And then this top one is the one that I use the most, of course, is my oil paints. So I keep my larger tubes kind of over here. Yeah. So I keep my larger tubes of paint over here, and then all my smaller tubes of paint in here. And as you can tell, I usually don't throw the old tubes away. This one is from college. But sometimes, well, I know there's like a little tool that you can use that'll push out the rest of the paint, and I know that there's still paint in here. And it's all sealed up, so it's fine. I know the paint in here is still good. I just need to get that tool to get the rest of the paint out. If you have trouble getting paint tubes off, I highly, highly, highly recommend getting one of these. You can get them off of Amazon. This, I don't know. I found this at my grandma's. But you can get these off at Amazon. They're just like a silicone jar opener. And it has super come in handy with all my oil paints. So my desk is always messy because I'm in the middle of a painting, so I like to keep all the brushes that I'm using right here. One, so they're easy to get to, but also I can actually thoroughly wash them out once I finish the piece. And then I also just had to get a new jar for my paint scrapes. This container, this mug of brushes are some of my go-to brushes. And my brush washer. This has been super great as well. So I don't know if you can see inside there, but it has the grid on the bottom so that you can scrub your brushes. But that's full of stinky mineral spirits. And I get the odorless, but it's not really odorless. And then my desk is from Michael's. I love it. This part will like raise up if I want to. I can also make the desk taller if I need to. And then it has 2 drawers at the bottom. So that is it for the studio tour. I hope you enjoyed. I don't have like the largest studio or anything like that, but this is a realistic tour. This is the space that I have, and I'm very grateful for the space that I have. I mean, I did take up pretty much our whole like front living room, so I'm definitely grateful for the space, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!